Hello, 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 and welcome to the Silky Stories podcast. I am your host, Chanel Angelique. Y'all know what I'm here to do by now. I'm here to seduce you with silky, sexy, sensual, steamy stories, all in the name of sexual positivity and freedom, plus give my opinions and observations on all things sex, creating a safe space to let your freak flag fly. Fly in the wind, fly with pride. That's what I'm here to do with y'all. So thank you for joining me today. You guys might not know what that means. That's new. That's my little doorbell. That's for my guest. I got a guest. He's up in here. Mark, say hello to the people.
What's going on, people? How are y'all doing? Hey, just here to get freaky and nasty with y'all. So I rang the doorbell and knocked twice. So
yeah. Should I leave the door open next time?
Next time, yeah.
Okay.
You should leave the key under the mat.
Wow, key under the mat. We getting hot already. Well, Mark, for those who don't know, just tell the people a little bit about who you are, what you do, and how excited you are to be here today.
So a little bit about me. I am an actor. I am also a paraprofessional at a school. I don't know if I should say that, but I'm going to say that.
Nice.
And my side hustle is a sensual masseuse too as well.
Oh, so you be touching people.
Yeah.
You out here touching these bodies.
Of course.
Okay, like do you get tips and stuff?
Yeah.
Sound like he good at what he does.
Pretty well. That's what's called the side hustle. You said to be open and free, so that is something that I don't usually tell people. But yes, that's what I do.
Well, that is a fun fact. Thank you for sharing that.
You're very welcome.
Now we're going to get into a fun poem today. This poem was actually sent to me by one of my friends, and they said they found it online, but they couldn't find the author. So I hate to share people's stuff, and I don't know who it's from, but it's from somebody out in the world who I really like their stuff, and I hope that they're not mad that I'm reading their stuff. All right, so I do know the title. The title is Ooh, That Smell. And it goes a little something like this. The air is heavy with a scent so sweet, a musky mist of my sweat and heat. It fills up your senses, drives you wild. The primal urges, nothing about it mild. The smell of my wet and sweaty flesh, a heady mix, a lover's passionate mesh. Like rain on pavement, hot and slick, an earthy scent can be a tempting trick. It calls out to you, it draws you in near, a tantalizing aroma, it's so very clear. You crave my taste, to touch, to feel, my very intoxicating feminine appeal. The scent of lust, of desire so strong, it beckons to you and pulls you along. You cannot resist, you must give in to this primal call from deep within. So you embrace this smell so clear, it fills up your senses, draws you near. Aroused female hormones so divine, a smell of wet and sweaty pussy so fine.
Poem, you did a good ass job right there.
Right? Finger snaps to you, boo. Yes. Hats off to Anonymous.
Yeah, hats off to you for reading that poem, because shit, I was getting turned on listening to you read that.
Oh my goodness. I it was sent to me and I was like, yeah, they know what I like. I like this type of deep get into it. You don't hear this type of everyday stuff. So that's what drove me to it.
Did you practice reading that before you did it?
I didn't practice reading it. I read it in my mind, so I can make sure I had the beat right, cause
you had it right. All you were missing was the licking the lips in the beginning and the end. And that was it.
Next time, maybe I can, I'll insert that during editing or something. Yeah, we'll see.
That's it. That's all you need. You had everyone hooked right there.
Thank you. So, since we're on the topic, are you into smells, period? Like, does it have to be a certain type of aroma that gets you going? Is it a man-made floral smell? Is it a natural smell? What does it for you?
Well, smell is very important for me.
Yes.
Because if the smell is bad, I got to go.
Okay.
If the smell is good, I have to taste.
Okay.
But you ladies have certain things that can cover up or mask an odor for so long, and then the true smell comes out, and that's what I don't like. Because you got this new douche now that comes in. It smells floral.
What? Oh my god.
So if I smell anything that's artificial, then I know something's wrong with it. But the natural smell, I'm super fine with it.
Okay.
But if I can smell that Dial soap that was in the bathroom, I know you just took a whole bath and you trying your best, real. But if I smell like floral, I know it's not that good.
Okay. Well, you heard it. These are Mark's observations.
I'm just saying, smell is bad. Just like you, if you smell some balls and you're like, it's not, no, just gotta push, no, I'm good. It's the same thing. If I'm down there and I like to eat, if I'm down there and I smell something, then I'm like, let me check the expiration date on this.
Expiration.
I can't do it. I'm faking a upset stomach. I'm going to the bathroom.
Oh my God.
I'm doing something. I am not eating it.
You have to protect yourself. So,
yeah, you have to.
Self-preservation is first.
It is, but that's a sign that something is not right in the kitchen.
Right. Now, you saying that, are you the type of caring person that will say something if you notice something is off, or are you just the type to be like, okay, this is not my business, let me move along?
It depends on who she is.
Okay.
If we vibe and we know each other, then I'll say something.
Okay.
But if you were just someone I met and you were talking all of that, can I cuss on here?
You can do whatever you want.
If she said all that shit through text messages and all this nasty stuff, and I go down there and I'm like, this is disgusting, I'm out. I'm not saying shit to you. I'm not saying nothing.
You're going to take that personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear
Because you talked, you should have smelled yourself before I came over. Like, if someone's coming over to me, I'm doing push-ups. I'm doing
You getting ready.
I'm getting ready. I'm spraying the bed linen sheets and everything, like, making sure everything is good.
Yeah.
Have the water on standby, have the honey pot wipes.
Okay.
Fragrant free.
Okay.
I know about that.
All right.
See? And then have the towel right there, the washcloth, just in case she wants to spend the night, as if she's good enough. You have those things ready. So if I go over and you don't even got the kitchen clean.
Well, honestly, I think it shows like your level of respect for the person, level of respect for yourself. Like, I want you to know that I care about you coming over, so I'm going to prepare for you to come over. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to think, well, damn, she didn't even care that there's another day for her up in here. Yeah. So you have to prep.
You gotta take care of the pussy. Gotta take care of the pussy.
And of course, not ladies, not for them, but for yourself firstly.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to keep things up.
But if I let her know that I respect and I care for your pussy, its well-being, I should let her know that I'm not just in here for a nut. I'm here to the aftercare, the before care, and all that.
I love it.
You gotta make sure the pH balance is good when you got here and when you leave. And that's it.
Nice, because see, some guys, they don't even care about what happens after. As long as they get theirs, they're like, hey, it's okay. But you care about the after as well.
Because if it's good, she knows, hey, he took care of me. That's me. She will come back. That's what you want them to do. Come back.
Yeah.
You don't want to hit it and she's like, well, that was a waste.
Yeah, that sucks when you feel that way.
And then girls going to be like, well, that don't count. I know y'all do that.
Yeah.
That don't count. That don't count. It does count. Shut up. If it count for me, it count for you.
Oh, my goodness. Excuse me. Wow. I was reading this article the other day. So I printed it out so I can read it to you.
Okay.
But I won't read the whole thing because it's long.
First of all, are you going to read it the same way you read the first one?
No.
I was getting all excited over here.
Oh, Mark. How do you feel about tickling?
It's a tough subject right there. Tough subject. Tough.
Okay. Well, they say this will tickle your pickle. I don't know what that means, but that's what they say.
Yeah.
A quarter of respondents surveyed in a new study says they've orgasmed from being tickled. The research conducted by scientists at University Medical Center in Germany aimed to analyze how adults use tickling in connection with sexual activity. The scientists recruited 719 people who professed to having a tickling fetish to see whether they experienced arousal from the act. And as it turns out, The results revealed that a quarter of people could climax from being tickled without the stimulation of their genitals. Now, do you feel that way about tickling?
Okay, see, you heard what it says. It was done in Germany. It didn't say it was done in Brooklyn, Los Angeles, Memphis. It said in Germany. There's nothing to fucking do in Germany. So for them getting tickled is a climax. So I can already tell the demographic that was done to conduct that survey, because it wasn't people that looking like me and you. Because I can tell you right now, ain't nobody climaxing off of tickling. You get mad, but you ain't climaxing.
Yeah, I was about to say, tickling actually irritates the shit out of me.
It does.
I feel like after you tickle me, you want to fight because you're being hostile now.
Yeah. And why you make me laugh?
Right. Right.
It's not the mood right now to make me laugh.
Like, what's up with that?
So that's some psychological thing that if they're getting an orgasm off tickling, I'm questioning your childhood.
Damn, you got to take it back to the parents.
Hell yeah. I'm not even parents. It can be uncles, cousins, neighbors, kids. Like, if you getting turned on by someone tickling you, like if I tickle a girl, her nipples got hard, I'm walking out.
Oh, so you're trying to say you're not open-minded to other people's kinks?
Now I'll be open-minded. I said I'm going to walk out. I didn't say I'm going to walk out your life. I'm going to come back, regroup.
You got to read.
And then I can be like, okay, this is what she likes. Just got to give it to her. But I'm not going to sit there all day just tickling you. Like, I got better things to do.
So have you ever experienced anyone that had, like, let's say it was someone you really liked, but when it came to one of their fantasies or kinks or fetishes, it was just too much and you had to, like, throw in the towel?
Yes and no. So if we keeping it real, since I already came in, ring the doorbell.
Yes.
So there's one girl, her fantasy was to be dominated by two guys.
Okay.
I'm not shaming it because it was vice versa. If I said I wanted two girls, people would be, so if it's two, I said cool.
Yeah.
Just let me know the rules. Let me know who the person is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want somebody coming in. I'd be like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
He looked like he switched. I don't want him touching me. I want him and I to know what the sole goal is.
Right.
It's for her. It's not for us. This is for her.
Let's everyone have an understanding in the beginning.
And this is not a competition. Because niggas think when we're doing threesomes, it's a competition.
Okay.
We're not competing. We're not.
Right.
Secretly we are, because we want to be the best one, but we're not. We got to make sure she's good. So I gave her that. Okay. And she got really turned on. Okay. And she said her next fantasy that she wants something is like, it's like probably a foursome, like another girl and whatever the case may be. And she's like, I want to try a bi guy. And I said, I'm good.
Got you.
I said,
it
don't turn me on.
Right.
That's going to turn you on. But I'm not the type of guy. You can go to Atlanta. I'm good.
Stop it now.
You can go. I'm good.
Stop it.
I mean, there's probably people here everywhere that's probably, but that's not me.
Right.
That's not me.
Right. Okay.
So, but that's the only time that I can think of at this moment that I turned down someone's fantasy because I felt uncomfortable.
Okay. Well, you have to have your boundaries clear and know who you are. So, makes sense to me.
I don't know why she would ask that question for, because nothing about me is like, ooh, I want to try that.
Hey, you have to ask around.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Like women, like, it's a new thing. I don't know if it's a new thing. You can agree to it, not agree to it. But they love watching men masturbate porn. They like.
Oh. Okay.
You see how that's when you clicked on it couple of times.
Yeah, maybe.
See, I did not know that.
Yeah.
To me, I can't watch a woman masturbate and get turned on by it.
Really?
I can't. You have a plastic and you're pretending like it's a. Go get the damn real thing.
What if she's just using her hands?
No, she's not. She's using some like 13-inch python penis and just going ham on it. Or a machine, and it's just like, all right, I can't compete with that.
I understand that feeling, though. I get it. But even if it's just her, even if she's just touching herself, it doesn't turn you on at all? No?
No, because it's fake. She's
what if she's touching herself and thinking about you and calling your name?
on the internet?
Yes.
Girl, you could have called me over. What is this going to do for me? Unless she's sending it to me personally. Yes. That's different. Okay. Because you're telling me you're preheating the oven before I get home. Okay. That's fine. But if I'm on the internet and I'm scrolling and this is what I see, I'm not going to watch it. It's pointless to me.
Okay. So, are you into porn?
I mean, when I need to. I don't let it take over my life where now I can't differentiate from the reality to fantasy world.
Yeah.
But are there ideas and stories I get from porn? Oh, yeah. There's some pornos out there that I'm like, holy crap.
Oh.
I would love to be in that scene right there.
Really?
Because the things that you think that are sexy and freaky to you, you can click down that category and you can watch it. And then you can be like, oh, well, this is for me, or no, this is not for me. So there's some things that I saw, I was like, whew. I need to do that.
I don't know if I've ever felt that way. First of all, like for me, I was raised on 70s porn, so it has to have a story.
Storyline.
And
Okay. Booty talk classics. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
so it has to have a story. And it can't be too drawn out. It can't make too much sense. It can't be too stupid. It just has to be just right.
But the ones in the 70s made absolutely no sense whatsoever.
It's fine. It's all good entertainment.
You serious? Like, think about it. Those pornos were like the woman, she was married, the husband left, the pool guy came in,
Yeah.
she fucked the pool guy,
Yeah.
the pool guy left, the babysitter came in, she introduced the babysitter to this dildo that she had, or the vibrator,
Yeah.
the rabbit, and then now she turned her out.
Right.
And then the babysitter goes upstairs and then go fucks the son. And the mom watches that. You know, she comes downstairs and the mailman delivers the mail and then she fuck. Like,
Right.
that's a lot of sex
It's
in
a lot.
one day.
It's
And
a
then the
lot.
husband comes back home and just kisses the wife.
Right.
Like it's just a normal day.
Yeah, sounds about right to me.
That is unrealistic.
Yeah.
Unrealistic.
It's okay. It's all fantasy. It's all fantasy.
It is, but how is that real?
Can't be, listen, it can't be too real.
But
Can't
that's
make
what,
too much
But
sense.
that's what I want. I want something that's realistic, and pornos nowadays are much more realistic than they were back in the 70s.
Okay, well, keep your nowadays porn, Mark, if you
It's still got a
must.
storyline. It's a girl's birthday. They're celebrating with her girls.
Sounds like a blast. All right, so boom. We're going to jump into a little bit of Would You Rather.
Okay.
All right. So the first question is, would you rather watch strangers have sex or have strangers watch you have sex?
I've done both.
What was better? Tell us about it.
I rather let them watch me
Okay. Why?
because it's like an audition tape.
Okay. Oh, do you like auditioning?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yes. Watching other people, you get to learn. I love to learn.
Uh-huh.
I love to learn. But sometimes you get a good show, sometimes you get a bad show.
Okay.
And that comes back to the whole smell thing. Sometimes you smell something from a show and you be like, oh, you know what? Let me change the channel to this. But the performing in front of strangers, it's exciting, but nerve-wracking at the same time. You have to be in tune with your body. Because if these two are not aligned,
Yeah.
you're going to make a fool out of yourself.
Yeah.
But when they're aligned, you're performing, and the goal is to make the other women that are watching you be intrigued.
Okay.
That want to come talk to you.
Okay.
And that is the goal. So,
All right, well.
so I'd rather be watched than to do the watching.
How do I feel? Because I always think about the questions I ask, and then somehow when it comes to me, I never have the answer on time. So let me think about it right now. Also, both. I've been in both situations. I don't know what I prefer.
So let me
I
ask-
think, okay, I just want to say, I think the turn off of watching other people is something you mentioned, like, you don't know what type of smells are going to come up and sweat flying. I'm a germaphobe. I'm sorry. Let me throw that out there again. I'm a germaphobe. So, yeah. Anyway, what were you going to say?
I was going to ask you, when you first watched someone having sex, what was the first thing that was going on in your mind?
Wow, I'm here and this is happening.
It's live porn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, how are you feeling when you realized people were watching you?
A little bit like, oh shit, and a little bit like, oh, it's showtime. Yeah.
The first time?
Yeah.
Ooh. Not a lot of women are like that. Some women are like Showtime.
Yeah.
Now, when they were watching you, did they get closer?
I have more than one story actually, but
Because when they get closer, sometimes they want to touch. And how do you react when they touch?
so the one situation that I actually spoke a little bit about before, in this, I was out in the street in a parking lot in a car, and I was in the car doing the thing, and they pulled up, and I just knew that they were gonna like just mind their business and just park and leave, but no, they just were all just glued to the car and looking at us like keep going, and that made me very uncomfortable, so I stopped. But other than that, no.
So you were never at like a house or a club or...
Ooh, a club. Ooh. I mean, there was a bar bathroom once that I wasn't involved in that, but people just started having sex in the bathroom.
Beautiful. Spontaneous. That's the best type of sex right there, when you don't know you're getting it when it happens. But you were just watching it.
Yeah, and then they were kind of like in my way, so even if I wanted to leave, I couldn't leave because they were like blocking the door.
They did that purposely.
Probably. So I was just like, okay, everyone's having a good time tonight, huh? And that's what happened.
But you didn't have a good time?
I was excited watching them. I did not join. It wasn't my jam at the time.
Was it in Germany when they were conducting
It wasn't.
Okay.
It was in a Brooklyn bar.
Everybody tickling each other going... okay.
Yeah, there was some tickling going on in that bathroom. All right, so boom. Next, would you rather? Would you rather only have extremely loud sex or only have silent sex?
Whew. I can't get the middle.
No.
Damn. I get turned on by words.
Okay.
So if you're too silent, I can't fuck with you.
Okay.
If you're too loud,
Yeah.
everybody knows.
What if those words are being screamed at the top of her lungs?
It's happened. It's happened. And it's that awkward walk out that room.
Yeah.
Because people are like, y'all nasty. And I'd be like, because in that moment, you don't think she's that loud.
Yeah.
You think she's talking normally. When then your neighbor leaves a note on the door, it's like, my kids were trying to go to sleep, go to school.
Right.
You guys were loud. I was like, well, they learned about the birds and the bees today. But
education for the children.
If you're too quiet, it's just, I can't tell if you like it or not.
Yeah.
But there are some women that just don't say anything.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I made a judgmental face. I take that back. Yeah, I guess.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I'll take the loud noise, the scream.
Yeah.
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 I'd rather hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Let the neighbors know I'm in my name. Like, I need to hear it.
Yeah. I prefer that too. Silence during sex irks me. I think I haven't like experienced this in a while, but over the years, I felt like guys don't or want to try to hold in their moans or their sounds to appear more masculine or like not to let me know just how
good the pussy is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. We know it.
But that shit is whack, so I don't respect that at all.
Have you heard a man's moan?
Yeah.
It's disgusting. I hate
Shut
mines.
up.
I hate mines. It's disgusting. I sound like a bitch.
I love men's moans.
I sound like a bitch. Especially when I'm with the climax. No, this is like, I tell myself, like, shut up. You sound horrible.
It's not about you in that moment, okay?
I know it's not.
You just enjoy the happy moment.
You gotta, I practice my moans. So I know how to perfect them.
Okay.
So when I get to that moment, it's like, we've been here. We practiced this.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
This.
Yeah, so, but yeah.
All right. Would you rather have your partner only be able to use their hands or their mouth during foreplay? So you have to pick one or the other. Only hands or only mouth?
During foreplay, but not
foreplay.
sex, they can use it.
Yeah.
Whew. foreplay is not really sex, so. But, damn, that's a hard one because I like to kiss, and hands really. Nah, I'll take the mouth. I'll take the mouth. I mean, hands does its job, but the mouth, so much more. Like, I'm getting flashbacks right now. Like, it is so much more. Like, someone just taking their hands and she's just touching you. That's great.
Yeah.
When she start licking your ears and stuff, like, okay, like we getting somewhere now. Like,
Yeah.
but I think it might be different for women. Am I wrong? Like, you rather have the touch than the guy like kissing all over you in public and everything like that.
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I'm a all around lover. I want to be touched and kissed and held and caressed and told beautiful things and
During public or just behind?
Well, look, I'm a very private person, so mainly like just when it's us, that's when it really matters. But I can do a little bit of PDA, a little bit.
Well, PDA, I think the foreplay is so much more when there's like other people around and you trying to foreplay and not let them knowing that, hey, we're foreplaying.
Yeah.
Because it's the entice of not getting caught. And that's the most sexy thing.
Yeah.
But when you're alone, it's like, oh, that's easy. It's like you can do everything.
I get you.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
Mark.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I forgot you were in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. My bad.
I get violent. Your final would you rather question. Now this one is very interesting. Would you rather have dicks for fingers or a pussy for a mouth?
Well, I already have a dick for fingers. I already have thick ass fingers, and I've been told several times that my fingers are like penises.
Oh wow.
So
that's a fun fact.
Do I want to have lips as a vagina? No. I'll stick with my penis fingers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand that.
Well, some women don't like fingering.
Yeah,
some women don't like fingering, so. But you can still rub it. Who the hell wants to have a pussy for a mouse? Like.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was like, I don't know if anyone would pick that.
Does it still count like once a month, like that? Shark Week, like. Because you got can't.
I can't. Please stop it right now.
I'm just making.
I didn't even go that far into the thought.
I'm just thinking it like that. I'm just like, you got a pussy then. It's like,
Oh my God.
You got to put a tampon in your mouth. We'd be like, oh, what is that? This is pacifier. It's that time.
What am I going to do with you?
Okay.
All right. So before I get you out of here, we're going to play another game.
Okay.
This one I call 3 and 5. So basically, I give you 5 seconds. Nope. That's not what I do first. What I do first is I give you a word. Mm-hmm. Then I give you 5 seconds to come up with 3 things associated with that word, like the first 3 things you think of.
Okay.
So it's basically a big game of word association.
Okay.
And I time you with my little timer here. All right?
Don't know where she got that from. Everything makes it sound in the studio.
Yes. So the time begins after I say the first word.
Okay.
All right. Passion.
Kissing, licking, and caressing.
Nice. You didn't even need the whole 5 seconds.
No.
You go right ahead.
Yeah.
All right. One night stand.
Slut it out. Don't call back.
Those are good though.
Protection.
All right. Blindfold.
Kink. BDSM. Spanking.
You sounded excited about that.
I'm learning that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Caramel sauce.
Oral, licking, sticky.
I can get with those.
Okay. It's a lot sticky. Final
one. Doggy style.
Whew. Climax, booty, and finger in the butt. There we go.
Yay! That was a very good. There are no wrong answers on 3 and 5.
There's none.
Okay. Very interesting. I feel like I know so much more about you.
You just cracked the show. But since you left the key under the under the mat, I might come back.
I hope you do come back because I feel like you have stories.
I do.
I feel like you have things that you want to say.
I'm not intoxicated yet to be spilling those. I'll come back as an alias name. I have an alias name too. So.
Ooh, maybe we can find out about that next episode.
Yeah.
Mark, I want to thank you so much for being a fun, open guest. You let it out. And apparently there's more to come out, so we have to stay tuned for that. But you let it hang out. You let your freak flag fly. So I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me be freaky on your show.
Yes. There are going to be people that want to find you. I don't know what for because this is not a dating hookup show, but people want to find you. So please tell them how they can find you, stalk you, and get into the stuff that you do.
You can find me on Instagram on MG World. It's MG and World, and that's it. But if you want to ask any freaky questions, you have to DM me because I can't answer it on my page.
Right.
So, and I never made a separate page for the sensual massages yet. So.
Oh, okay. So you gonna work on that or no?
I am. I actually have footage that I want to upload too.
You got footage?
Of course. Of course.
Oh, okay. So you just playing games. You procrastinating right now.
Yeah, because people get fired for doing certain things, and I want to make sure that everything is copacetic, and I got the people's okay to say, hey, you can post me on your page.
I completely understand. Yeah. Please keep your job.
Yeah, I got like 10, 15 footages I want to upload. So.
All right, well, I'm going to look for that. I'm going to wait for that.
You got it. You got it.
Oh, my gosh. No, thank you again. And thank you to all of you for listening this week. Please get into my DMs. Tell me what you thought about that poem. And if you may somehow know who wrote it, I don't know. But hit me up. Let me know. Also, tell me if you have any authors or short stories or poems or anything that you think I should read, think I should be put on to. Please, I'm always looking for it. If you don't know where to find me, I don't know where you've been, but follow at Silky Stories Podcast, or you can get to me directly at Chanel_Angelique_. So, my Silkies, it has been a fun silky time, but until next time, I will see you later. Peace.